there's a lot of buzz about repatriation. Repatriation.
Repatriation.
Or companies that are moving off of public cloud and back to private. What are you seeing in terms of the trend in this field, and what do you think is causing it?
Yeah, thank you. So, one, disappointed I didn't get an AI question. I feel kind of left out, but that's
You can
all right.
weave it in there.
I'll weave AI into it. So
As long as you
actually,
say buzz, too.
Yeah, my whole answer was done by ChatGPT, so it's fine. There's AI embedded in the answer. Yeah, so repatriation, right? This concept of moving away from public cloud back to private cloud. It's absolutely something that we're seeing at Rackspace. And the reason for it is, quite frankly, the promises of public cloud from the past decade have all turned out to be bullshit. And so many customers that moved into public cloud expecting for those promises to become real, those promises of faster speed to innovation, better price, better resiliency, more flexibility and freedom, they just haven't turned out to be the case for so many companies that did a lift and shift out of their own data center and onto public cloud. All they've done is gone and launched all their VMs as EC2 instances in AWS, gave each other high fives and said, hey, we're in the cloud now. And that's not how any of that works, right? And so what we're seeing is that those promises of public cloud didn't pay off. We were promised faster speed to innovation, and what we got is more complex hiring and having to go find AWS architects to get paid $500,000 each. We were promised better economics, we were promised lower prices, and what we got is incredible complexity and utility billing that's usually more expensive from the public clouds. I was scrolling Reddit last night on my phone, and there was a thread on the AWS subreddit about, hey, everybody, tell me your war stories of all of the increase, like the surprise bills that you got. And it's just a litany of comments of like, oh yeah, we accidentally spent an extra $250,000 because somebody had a Lambda function that ran out of control and nobody noticed it. We see tons and tons of these stories because when folks don't adopt public cloud the right way, they don't get any of those benefits. And so we see them coming to Rackspace and saying, hey, we now have an explosion of compute that's needed. We have an explosion of data so that we can train all these AI models. We need a better place to put it. And for simple, easy to use compute, network, and storage, they're continuing to come back to a hosted data center with Rackspace, putting their data and their compute power with us, and breaking away from the public clouds.